He is 173 centimeters tall with a reach of 188.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
Amir Khan, one of the finest fighters Britain's ever produced. Olympic silver medalist in 2004, multi-time world champion, fighting out of Bolton, UK. Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time.
Oh, pure bad blood.
And with that, let's go into the ring and the hall.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Bolton, England, here is the Olympic silver medalist, one of Britain's youngest ever professional world champion, a unified 140-pound champion of the world, introducing Amir King Khan. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. That hook scores. Swing and a miss with the jab. It's Khan versus Crawford part 2. Of course, Crawford with that TKO win in 2019 in New York City.
What a fight it was. It was bubbling to be an unbelievably interesting, intriguing fight. Crawford still is fast. He's still as slick, still as powerful. Now Amir Khan knows this guy can put the pressure on. So I've either got to jump on him early and throw it all in for 5 rounds, or exactly the same thing's going to happen all over again.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That left hand was picture perfect. Only catching air with that hook. Good looking right hook, but that was blocked. Clean jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Good work. Good work at that.
Stick on the jab and then start gathering your pace and win.
Down the middle, you can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him.
You need just to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this.
Here we go. It's round 2. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
What a fitting stage for this grudge match. This theater has seen a lot of drama over the years, but perhaps none more compelling than this.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
With Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Can they figure out the combination to this save?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Do you believe what we are seeing? How about that time counter shot? Straight right just misses. The straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
I like it. I'm happy.
Let's get it started in round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Counter punches have to hurt. These two lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. Can't find a home with that jab. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more. Oh, right there! Amir Khan finally on the canvas. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
Nice count. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Back at it in round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Oh, a little rope-a-dope here. Does well to block that left jab. Missing with that right hook. The straight right just misses. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
This could be really intimidating, Todd, if you know...
What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
He's got to waste time. Gets...
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's doing on the front.
Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken so far?
Unbelievable heart. Knocked down twice.
Great round. Great round. Now relax. Relax.
Okay, go back and win the round, alright? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry.
We'll take him out. He's too tired.
Time for the 5th round. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
You don't want to trade shots. Through the left uppercut, but it misses. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. That hook was off target. Ready for that counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious. There's the bell to start round 6. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
So much for being a good sport here. They're going to taunt. That hook just can't find the target. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Did you see that? This is not how the story was supposed to go for Amir Khan. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Crawford in trouble. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after. Here we go. It's round 7. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. His stamina is off the charts. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
A swing and a miss with that jab. That big hook doesn't land. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Good defense there on the left uppercut. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's the bell to start round 8. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Good defense with that left jab. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Terrence Crawford golfer just got rocked. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I've got to see that again.
You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. So they will throw in the towel. The corner has stopped it. They won't be happy about that, but c'est la vie.